Today I am going to be speaking about Belden marketing plan. This is Kimberly Dick. I selected Belden for my company. They are an end-to-end signal transmission solution manufacturer. They manufacture low voltage cabling solutions, and our target people are users, end users, IT, contractors, architects, consultants, and engineers. Belden does employ over 9,000 employees, and the revenue is about $300 million. Belden has two platforms, enterprise and industrial. Our acquisitions have allowed Belden to gain trust and value with their customers. Belden is a global leader, and their go-to market strategy is through distribution. It is a corporation that is ran by stockholders and the CEO that manages the company. Belden has large customers. Some of them are Disney, NBC, Toyota, as well as many others. Speaking about products, Belden does have a wide variety of products. In each platform, the enterprise and industrial, there's specific product solutions for those platforms. They do manufacture cable, connectivity for cable, as well as racks and enclosures, switches, and so on. The great thing about Belden is they do provide the kind of one-stop shop for their customers. Belden's target market would be oil and gas, corporate office, healthcare, stadiums, venues, studios, K through 12, higher education, and so on and so forth. Belden has many competitors, being in the field for over 100 years. The top two competitors that I chose would be CommScope, which is 4.73% of the market share, and General Cable, which is 4% of the market share, and while Belden has 2.93% of the market share. Customer satisfaction is very important to Belden. They perform a customer service voice survey to actually find out their customers not only feel about Belden, but in what ways can Belden improve. Belden's customer experience is very important to them, and in fact, based on the information gathered from customer voice, they are revamping their customers' website experience to give them all of the information from one site instead of having to go to different sites. Belden's customer experience survey is conducted on a yearly basis. They do have some that they do on a monthly basis, but this one in particular was actually targeted around products, product-related support, as well as internal and external sales processes. So from this graph, it actually does show that they did have an increase. Their goal was 3% from the year prior, and they actually met up to 6%. CommScope, when I researched, they did have one in particular marketing survey that intrigued me, and it was specifically for millennials and baby boomers. So about this specific survey, they conducted the survey to find out the importance of technology to a group of millennials as well as the baby boomers. Their survey asked several questions about technology as well as how much they were willing to spend for their technology needs. This survey was only conducted once, but it seems like based on what they are looking for as far as buying trends, that they are going to continue to do this survey. So here's some data collected from their survey. They surveyed, again, millennials ages 15 to 35 and baby boomers ages 51 to 70. And as you can see, the majority of everything that they did focus on did actually seem to focus more on the millennials, which kind of shows you the emerging technologies. The biggest focus was the best to understand their emerging communication behaviors. So competitive intelligence versus espionage for the data that I did collect. For this data, I was actually looking to see what our competition did and the results from that, what their target was and what their goal was out of that survey. Espionage would kind of be like I would specifically take their data and falsify the information to use it as an advantage to Belden. So the information and the data collected from the internal Belden customer voice survey, asking about products, product-related support, as well as external and internal sales processes. Since all of these questions relate to Belden's customer and the data that was collected in the survey was actually focused on the quantitative approach. I do believe the same holds true with CommScope. And so my recommendation here is on the internal data. Belden would need to find out what their inside sales feels about our products, as well as education for learning new products. For the external, I would suggest that they, instead of reaching out and asking a variety of questions to all of our customers, that we segment those into specific customers based on specific customers' needs. So based on this specific chart, I would suggest that because each specific role is different, but they all do use Belden and need Belden, but contractors use it in a different way than end users do, as well as architects and engineers. So as you can see from this chart, specifically, like, contractors would be very important. They would want to know more about education and about a partner portal, as well as the product use. All of that's very important. The ease of use, how difficult it is to use and install, is very important to a contractor. End users don't specifically care about any of those three questions. They just want to know pretty much the cost. How much is it going to cost? And is it new and innovative? The architects, kind of the same way. They do concern themselves with our partner portal, and engineers the same way. And here are my references. I hope that you will take this into consideration. I do want to say that the people that do need to review this from the company would be the Chief Marketing Officer, Director of Product Line Management or Engineering, the Vice President of Sales, and then the Vice President of Marketing. We kind of want to see specifically if there's anything we need to add to this campaign.